So I thought, maybe we could have a little talk about cryptocurrency because it seems to be the in thing at the moment. Everybody's
Yes.
jumping on the bandwagon, buying crypto. And some people know a lot about it. Some people know very little about it. And all I wanted to do was to share what little knowledge I have about crypto. Maybe then you guys could sort of jump in and say what you know about it. And, and so a couple of maybe a week or two ago, I did a small video on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And what I found out when I didn't know this is that there's two types of Bitcoin. There's the Bitcoin Cash, and then there's the other Bitcoin. So basically, when people buy Bitcoin, they can do one of two things. They can either kind of use it as a hedge, like some people buy gold, which they
Yeah.
keep sort of for safekeeping in case of emergencies, and they need that extra cash if something happens. Well, obviously, people are now looking towards Bitcoin to do the same, and that's why people are buying Bitcoin. And this seems to be quite sort of popular in a lot of countries like South America, Eastern Europe, because in those countries, man, they're printing money like there's no tomorrow, and it's worthless. There's inflation, and people are working
Yeah.
hard,
Inflation.
and they want something for their hard work, so they turn into Bitcoin. So anybody that's got a phone, they can get on that mobile and they can get themselves a bit of the action, a bit of Bitcoin. So so that's kind of the general thing that I know about Bitcoin. So I thought what I'd do now is I just can go into a bit more detail, but for the moment, I have to tell you which Bitcoin, which coins, which cryptocurrencies I've got. Okay, so
Right.
my son he manages this all for me. So he's got Coinbase and he's got Binance all sorted out,
Right.
and I've got Bitcoin, I've got Ethereum, got XRP, and I've got Dodge. So they're the only coins that I've got. So guys, starting off with you, Rasta, tell me about Bitcoin and tell me, have you got any of those coins?
First things first, thank you for sharing your wonderful insight. Yes, I have cryptocurrency. I have a little bit of cash in Bitcoin.
Okay,
I have a little bit of cash in Ethereum and a bit of cash in Ethereum Classic. I have a little bit of Dogecoin and I have a
okay,
little bit of Stellar Coin.
all right,
But I do have XRP, but I'm kind of upset with Coinbase platform because they
okay,
blocked it because here in the US the SEC is going to court with XRP at the moment
all right,
because antitrust issues, which I really think it's nonsense because I don't see where they're violating anything when they're just using XRP to send payments to businesses and companies all over the world. So honestly, I really believe that XRP will win this lawsuit, most
good.
definitely. And I'm just sick and tired of seeing my profits go up, and then when it goes down, it just goes down, and I can't do nothing. It's just sit there. I can't even transfer it out
All right,
because of this lawsuit. So it's quite annoying. But
yep,
what I could say is, for all I know, before in the early days, we used to use coins and gold and silver for currency. And then we slowly transition into paper. And I have a firm belief, but maybe not right now, but maybe the next 20 to 30 years from now, that we're going to start using cryptocurrency as a regular payment. Because listen, Saturday over here in later on in the night over here, Elon Musk is gonna go on Saturday Night Live, and I
okay,
believe he's gonna mention something about Dogecoin. And if you
great
have
stuff.
yes, and if you have Elon
Okay.
Musk
Oh,
talking about Dogecoin, I hope I need it to go up.
yeah, yeah,
If you have Elon Musk talking about Dogecoin, if you have Mark Cuban said at the Dallas Mavericks
yeah.
basketball stage, so you could start buying merchandise, Dogecoin, and Jeff Bezos is technically not the CEO of Amazon anymore.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's
Okay.
yeah, there's an acting CEO because I think it's because of this Congress. You remember he had to testify against Congress.
Yeah,
Okay.
But
he's only a
he
board
still
member now.
shows he's a board member now, but he's still in Amazon. So the new CEO wants to basically accept crypto and Dogecoin, sorry, and Shopify.
Oh
So
wow. Okay.
I think that's pretty good, man. And
Yeah.
I think I say, man, change is good, but
Yeah.
a lot of people's into crypto. A lot of people's into crypto, but I just gotta remind people that risk management, manage your risk, know how much money you put in it, because nothing is not 100% guaranteed. If you see where you make a nice little profit, consider locking in some profit. And remember, when you lock in your profit, remember you have to pay your taxes because it's considered income. And last but not least, from me, we are not financial advisors. We're just doing our own due diligence and sharing our thoughts. On to you, my brother Shaddai.
Well, for me personally, I'll consider myself a crypto bear. And I only
Crypto bear.
I only have I only have a little bit of Bitcoin, and I think that not all crypto, but a lot of the stuff that's flying high right now really has no backbone, and we all know that an unlimited amount of anything, there's no value to that. There's never been anything on this world that is unlimited that is valuable.
Right.
So I think that there's definitely opportunity. That's why I'm a bear on it. I know that there's opportunity in the future, because obviously the people that have gained the most now are the people who believed in it when it was at 10,000, 8,000, 11,000. Not the people just getting it now when it's at 30, 40, 50,000. Those people benefit when it gets to 90,000, 100 grand, which I do think it will get to 100 grand. But I think it's going to come down before it gets back up to 100 grand. And which it showed some signs of that recently. I think it dropped to as low as 47K, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't really pay attention much into anything past Bitcoin and Ethereum. Obviously, I hear about the Dogecoin. I hear about the Safe Moon, or what, I don't even know if that's what it's called. Safe Moon.
Safe Moon.
Yeah.
Yep. I hear about the XRP. And I'm sure there's opportunity there, but people have to be careful. You don't want to get caught, holding the bag. Investing in stocks and crypto are two completely different things.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So can I chip in now? I was going to add a few things. So Rasta, you mentioned about the SEC getting involved with XRP.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been following a guy on YouTube. He's an incredible guy. You may have come across him. He's called Frank Chu. So I'll send you.
I've probably heard the name of it.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. It's called Frank Chu Finance, and every day he gives an update on what's going on with the SEC and XRP, and he publishes all these sort of letters and all sorts of things. So if you want to be up to speed on that, that's where you need to follow Frank.
Most definitely.
Okay, and then sort of talking about the volatility of Bitcoin and all these other currencies. The thing about Bitcoin is that Bitcoin is only about 15 years old, so it's not a very old currency. And when you have a new currency, you're going to get fluctuations, volatility, because until that currency is widespread across the whole world and everybody's got a piece of the action, it's going to keep going up and down. Because obviously there'll be the speculators, and then there'll be the people that want to keep it as a hedge. So there would be a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, there is volatility, but I think in time, maybe not this year, next year, maybe 5-10 years time, that currency will settle. The thing I was going to mention about more sort to do with Ethereum and sort of Binance and stuff like that is this thing about smart contracts. Have you heard about this one?
Yeah, you go to detail. Go in
Yeah.
detail.
Okay, I'll just give you a little bit of detail. Basically, what it is, it's like this. The easiest way of explaining it is like if you go to a vending machine, okay, you go to a vending machine, say you want that Coca-Cola. So what you do is you get your coin, you put your coin in the machine recognizes the coin, that it's valid, it's correct, and then the machine implements the action and gives you the Coca-Cola tin. Okay, so you get your drink. So that's a very simple example, but there are examples that can be used which in the commercial world are a bit more complicated. So, for example, let's just say you're somebody that lives in some African country. Okay, so in this African country, you've got you can't prove when you were born because you don't have a birth certificate. You live in a house, but you can't prove that it belongs to you. It's your house. And you can't sort of tell people how old you are or whatever. It's because that's just how it is. Okay, so if you're that sort of a guy, there's no way on earth you can get involved in business in the world arena because nobody's going to want to touch you because they'll want to do a credit check. They'll want to know about who you are, where you are, what your assets are. You won't be able to explain any of that. But with smart agreements and technology, what can happen is that people can create a sort of an identity for this person, okay, and it'll be like almost like on a it'll be on the mobile, and if that is verified by blockchain and the smart agreement, it will mean that even somebody who lives in a remote part of the world can do business because that business will be verified by the smart contracts which exist and are made by Ethereum. So it's a kind of like a tool you to sort of create contracts, and that's all I sort of really want to say. And that's one of the things that adds value to like say Ethereum and ADA, because it's not just about hype and people saying, "Oh, this is a great currency, you know, go out and buy it." They're actually doing something in the real world that's making a difference and is creating value. So that's really all I wanted to say on that. I mean, I don't know if you have any comments or whether you've heard about this or not.